to take possession of the female executive's body. The security guard actually kept her in the security room. What's even more unexpected is that before taking action, he wanted to first enjoy watching a video of the female executive being abused by the company boss. But as he was watching, he suddenly flew into a rage. Then he grabbed his equipment and went to unlock Ruth's ankle chain, saying he wanted to take her to see a Christmas gift. However, as he bent down to unlock it, Ruth quietly grabbed a steel fork from the table. The moment the ankle chain was unlocked, Ruth immediately stabbed upward, then got up and ran toward the exit. Unfortunately, she tripped just as she stood up. The guard immediately pounced on her and put the handcuffs back on Ruth. However, he wasn't angry, but gently helped Ruth up. Then he brought Ruth to the car. Ruth thought the guard was going to take her home, but she discovered the car kept going downward. Soon they reached the lowest level of the basement. Around the corner she saw someone tied up in front. Ruth was horrified to discover it was actually the company boss who had abused her. She was so scared she started crying. She never expected this security guard to be so insane. Before she could even plead for his mercy, the guard started the car and drove straight toward the boss. Ruth took the opportunity to unlock the door, and immediately opened the door to escape the moment the car stopped. She ran upward like this. Seeing that he wasn't chasing her, she stumbled and ran toward the security room. Luckily she immediately spotted her purse. Since the entire basement was sealed off by the guard, Ruth had to get to a phone first to call police. But just as she opened the door she almost ran into a vicious dog. She quickly retreated back. Seeing the dog was chained up, Ruth gathered her courage and opened the door again, carefully reaching for the phone nearby. Only when she picked it up did she discover the phone line had been cut. Then she looked toward her purse, but she'd have to get past the vicious dog to reach it. So she climbed onto the table, slowly crawling forward. Fortunately Ruth successfully crawled across the table without incident, and saw the guard was still downstairs dealing with the body. This was a rare opportunity. However, just as she grabbed her purse, the vicious dog bit down on her.